Hello everyone, this is Fine from Awesome Tech Gaming Pro. I hope you all are well. Intel Core i7 13700K and Core i5 13600K gaming benchmarks put a damper on the Raptor Lake hype train. The Intel Core i5 13600K and 13700K i7 were put through multiple gaming leads by Bilibili leaker Extreme Player. Some of the games tested include Red Dead Redemption 2, Far Cry 6, CSGO, Apex Legends, and Forza Horizon 5. Extreme Player, a prolific Bilibili leaker, has made life difficult for Intel in the past few weeks by leaking the first batch of 13th Gen Raptor Lake processors in their entirety. Productivity benchmarks of the Intel Core i7 13700K and Core i5 13600K promised hefty gains in single and multi-threaded performance thanks to the new Raptor Cove P cores and the addition of 4 more Gracemont E cores. Gaming workloads, on the other hand, toned down the Raptor Lake hype a little. The Intel Core i5 13600K and Core i7 13700K were tested across a load of AAA and esports titles with both DDR4 and DDR5 RAM. In CSGO, the Core i5 13600K saw a performance increase of 20% at HD, 1080p over the Core i5 12600K. The increase was far less impressive at 1440p and 4K, with a measly 4% and 8% increase in FPS. Interestingly enough, the Core i7 13700K performed worse than its younger sibling, posting gains of just 3% and 3% and 4% over the Core i7 12700K at 4K, 1440p and 100p respectively. Although CSGO is a CPU-bound title, it can run on just about any PC launched in the last 5 years. Far Cry 6, on the other hand, can push both the Intel Core i7 13700K and Core i5 13600K to their limits. GPU bottlenecks aren't a problem as the test rig runs an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 Ti. The patterns stays more or less the same, though with the Core i7 13700K outperforming its predecessor by 15% at 100p, 4% at 1440p, and delivering nearly the same FPS at 4K. The Core i5 13600K, on the other hand, fares better with a 26% and 10% performance increase at 100p and 1440p with no gains in 4K. Extreme Player tested a whole suite of games including Red Dead Redemption 2, Forza Horizon 5, PUBG Battlegrounds, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Apex Legends, all of which threw out a wide range of numbers at 100p, 1440p, and 4K. Twitter user at Harukazi5719 made an excellent chart summarizing the performance uplift offered by the Intel Core i7 13700K and Core i5 13600K at each resolution, accounting for both DDR4 and DDR5 memory. The individual test scores for each game can be found in the attached image you see. On average, the Intel Core i7 13700K with DDR5 memory is 6.65%, 5.3%, and 4.06% faster than the Core i7 12700K in 100p, 1440p, and 4K gaming, respectively. The gains are more or less the same. 7.4%, 5.1%, and 2.68% with DDR4 memory, respectively. Lastly, the Intel Core i5 13600K outdoes the Core i5 12600K 11.5%, 4.6%, and 2.3% at 100p, 1440p, and 4K resolutions with DDR5 memory, respectively. Those gains dropped to 7.4%, 5.1%, and 2.6% with DDR4 memory. While the above tests were conducted on a qualifying sample, the performance of retail units should be more or less the same, at least without any tweaks. Earlier reports talked about some Intel Raptor Lake processors being able to hit the 6 GHz mark with thermal velocity boost. It is likely or unlikely for the Core i5 13600K to hit such speeds, but they could be achievable on the Core i7 13700K with proper cooling and a compatible Z790 motherboard. The Intel Core i7 13700K is the 13th Gen Raptor Lake S desktop processor. It's already released in the second half of 2022. Intel Core i7 13700K will support both DDR4 and DDR5 memory, LGA 1700 socket and PCI Express Gen 5. Most processors belonging to Intel's upcoming 13th generation Raptor Lake family have leaked in some capacity. Among other things, they will pack brand new Raptor Core performance cores, but reuse the same Grace Mount efficiency cores. The Intel Core i5 13600K, 137 i7 13700K, and Core i9 13900K will be the first three CPUs to break cover in late September. Extremplayer, a renowned Bilibili leaker, has put the Core i5 and Core i7 SKU through a full suite of benchmarks and stumbled upon some interesting results. Starting with the benchmark built into CPU-Z application, the Core i7 13700K is 10% faster than the Core i7 12700K in single core performance and up to 34% in multi-core performance. The Intel Core i5 13600K is about 5% and up to 39% faster than the Core i5 12600K in the same benchmark. That trend continues in Geekbench, with the Core i7 SKU outdoing its previous generation counterpart by up to 8% in single-threaded workloads and 40% in multi-threaded performance. Geekbench and CPU-Z don't load the CPU for long enough, hence are not ideal indicators of how a CPU would perform under sustained load. In Cinebench R23 and Intel Core i7 13700K outclasses the Core i7 12700K by 10% in the single core test and by up to 28% in the multi-core test. The Core i5 13600K posts similar results with a 5% and 38% improvement over the Core i5 12600K. Other tests such as 3D Mark, 7G, Puzzle Bench, and Blender tell a similar story. This isn't surprising given the clock speed increases across both SKUs. The Intel Core i7 13700K's P cores are now clocked at 4.3 GHz and the E cores at 3.4 GHz. Similarly, the Intel Core i5 13600K runs its P cores at 3.9 GHz and E cores at 3.5 GHz. Furthermore, both the Core i5 13600K and Core i7 13700K feature a total of 8 E cores, double what was found on their Alder Lake counterparts. The amount of cache on both processors has been increased as well. All of this extra performance, however, comes with a corresponding rise in power consumption. The Core i7 13700K drew as much as 244 watts of power from the wall, while the Core i5 13600K went as high as 177 watts. It is clear that Raptor Lake is quite power hungry and will require beefy cooling that, combined with NVIDIA's monstrous 800-watt GPU, could bring even the best power supply to its knees. So that's it from now. If you like this video, please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications update. Thanks for watching.
To change your